send me your bones today.
Clara Twitch Project just resubscribed for 13 months.
Well, we've always been each other's greatest nemesises. Nemesis. What's the plural on that?
Nemesis.
Okay, so bear with me for just a minute, because I just remembered a tip that I heard from my bud, Awkwardish Panda, about doing directed lighting. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Oh, and I'm gonna hit some buttons and I don't know what they do. Claire, it's wonderful to see you. I'm curious. Oh, I am. I am.
He's my sweet cheese.
Just my mouth is working faster than my hands because I don't know how to spell. So I'm gonna turn off all these lights real quick and take a photograph of my mini, and it'll make sense. It'll make sense. But hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing wonderfully. All right, flash on. Wow, that is the worst. Oh, because it's on video mode. Let's just turn that flashback off then, huh? Will it make sense? It should. Let me just, how about I should make sense, not it will make sense. Yeah, I think that'll do. All right. Might be the best. It might. It might. How do I want to get this to my computer? Let's just toss it in drive. Do 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 do. You ever finally bite the bullet and do something you've convinced yourself would be a real pain in the ass, and somehow it isn't, like, not necessarily, but it works the way you'd hoped it would, and that keeps you going through it? That was me today. I'm very curious what that's in reference to, but the answer is yes. Basically every time my executive function tells me that I don't have enough time or skill or brain to do a thing, whenever I wind up actually doing it, it's not as bad as I thought it was, ever. That was the scratch build session. The dam, she is burst. The dam burst. The dam. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad you got that figured out, and I want to see the progress as it continues. Internet. Oh, that's bright. Internet, so bright. All right. Download image. Scanning for viruses. All right. Got your birthday off this week, so progress is likely.
Mom.
Yours is becoming single. What? This is counter to everything I've ever known about Claire for as long as I've known Claire. Congratulations, I feel like is the right answer, or something. I'm not sure. Hey, holy fire, Mom. You're here. Hello. Happy 2024. What was I about to open?
My darling, am I pleased to shut up and take my money?
Gaming?
24 for the year. I like it. Nothing was negative, just a thing needing to be done. Hey, if you feel better afterwards, that's the main goal. Where did I save this picture to? It's right there on my desktop. Am I a complete doofus? Sometimes. Which screen is GIMP gonna open on? It's gonna open on this one. Rotate. Convert. All right. So here's the thinking. Sometimes. Oh. I relabeled some of my buttons and immediately forgot which button was which. I think this should be... Yes, okay. So I took this really horrible... really fucking horrible photo. Specifically so that I could have a reference for where the light and shadow falls from this direction, because I want the light to be coming from the staff, the bluey glowy tip staff bit. So I'm gonna just pop that contrast even harder. What happens if I reduce brightness? Oh, actually, that might be better for what I'm trying to do. What if I bump the brightness and I just maximize contrast? That's not quite. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just go with that as the move, and we're gonna find out if I hate. If I hate, we're gonna find out if I hate. I know I hate already, so we're off to a good start there. But we're gonna find out if I hate this. Oh, let's just overwrite. Yeah. Overwrite. Export. Actually, let's just make it even smaller. Let's just do just this cotton picking mini. Hey, that's probably a racist term, isn't it? Cool. Thanks, America. All right. We'll get to actually painting in just a moment. Pink cam. Okay, good. That still works. I love that for us. Is cotton picking calling something? Wait just a cotton picking minute, or you know that. That's what I'm looking for. See, you can say obviously, but some of us are absolute morons. Oh, that's a nice big picture there. I don't think I want it like that. Well, let's put my head back down here on the bottom. That's where I'm comfortable with it, you know? Camera, you are panicking over here. Do you want to just, like, focus on something? Or are you vibrating because of the heat? Okay. First job was an old cotton warehouse that was the biggest on the East Coast when operating. Feels bad. Don't like it. I guess I don't really need that open on stream. I can really just have it open for me. Just always think of Everybody Knows by Leonard Cohen. I ironically don't know what that is. All right, we're over here now. Welcome, friends. It's winter. I'm cold. So I'm not... I'm not certain how... It's a very dark song about how everything shit. Fuck yeah, love those. I'm not super certain. So I'm not super certain that if my blue light stops around here, would I not stop with the crystal refracting the light right around there too? And so would these be free of blue tone? You know what I mean? Or like, I don't think they would be. I think even if they were, they probably shouldn't be for the sake of the minis visuals. But okay. And then my next thought is if I want to make these crystals better so that they're catching the light more accurately, I'm gonna need to make them... I'm gonna need to highlight them completely differently from the way that I have them highlighted. I don't know. I might be overthinking everything. I might be thinking everything just the right amount. Well, yeah, but I mean, but if the light is not super strong, like, I don't know enough about stuff to be able to comment on this appropriately. Is part of what it comes down to. I think I'm gonna glaze on a lot of light blue and then just figure it out. Light isn't real, put shadows wherever you want. Cool is better than realism. Light is real, but I do agree with put shadows wherever you want, and I do agree that cool is better than realism, but realism can help guide cool, especially if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. I think that's my take here. Realism can help guide my hand to the back of your head, too. It can. I would prefer that it didn't, but that is one of its abilities. I am fully in the second guess yourself level of hell now.
Hello there.
Yo, what's up, JR? How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Claire has brokered a deal with the whispering spider spirits that govern communications so Faye can box your ears via standard TCP/IP. Oh my gods. What's up, Clover? You're not catching the end of a stream, you're catching the start of a stream. I'm doing alright. It's, I'm not hungover, I'm not particularly tired. I'm well fed. You know, my complaints are minimal. My complaints are minimal. I'm just unsure. I'm stressed out because I watched multiple people work on their entries for the same painting competition today, and I am scared. Oh, I didn't see what the plunst is. Shame. What the plunst? 2024 isn't even a day old and someone already made a horror game using public domain Mickey Mouse. Don't be scared, you're an amazing artist. Oh, fuck. You're right, Clover. I shouldn't be scared. But I am. I feel like Hard Drive made a joke today about like hundreds of indie creators scramble to make first mediocre Steamboat Willie horror movie. I don't know if this is good or right. I really hate this. It's called Infestation 88. Well, that's not gonna get it. That is... Actually, eating cabbage I overcooked, but since I cooked it with smoked ham and onions and garlic, it's not terrible. I mean, if you overcook cabbage, it just gets wet, right? Or soggy, soft. Because like with the right flavor, I wouldn't even be mad. At that point, cabbage is basically collard greens. True. And collard greens are delicious. I will fight anyone who thinks differently. Yo, what's up, Rube? Oh, I forgot that there's like a little slurp at the end of that sound. That's awful. Link is the trailer to the Steam Paddle Craft William game. Craft William. Steam Paddle Craft William. Oh wow, they've already been working on it, huh? Oh, that's loud. That's so loud. Oh, this doesn't even really have anything to do with Steamboat Willie. It's just like, oh, that's disappointing. There's the flavor of this sucks. I'm not even, I'd be slurping. Slurping, speaking of which. Slurp. Nah, it's got to be thematic. It can't just use the design. It's got to be thematic too. Personal preference. I like and despise one of each. The problem is I can never remember between turnip greens and collard greens, but I love kale. Kale is good. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one's which between turnip greens and collard greens, because I like all of those. Heard someone describe a beverage as real life slurp juice, and I had to restrain my death fist. What? I don't know. What's a? I like that phrasing, but what is a slurp juice? This is where everyone's gonna go, but Bennett, don't you know about Thing? Slurp juice is the blue shield drink from Fortnite. Yep, alright. A juice you slurp. Kale is just a member of the Greens family that got gentrified. That's pretty literally true. Silly rabbit. Slurps are for juice. Juice is for slurps. I'm not sure. Slurm. Kale is just mustard that forgot the streets it came from. Man, people have a lot of opinions about kale. I didn't realize it was such a divisive green. Nutritional difference between them all is minimal and mostly iron content. The only thing stopping people from selling collared chips because it sounds too close to pet play. Kale, Bush League superfood. Oh, wow. Collared chips. I don't think that's... Maybe it is and I'm just wrong. Why is there a loose hair? There we go. Wild how many plants humans just went, you know what? What if it was like this but completely different? It's like the least interesting part of the mustard plant and make it more. Is that what kale is? I've never actually... Is that kale's origin story? Kayla's wild mustard selected for leaves. Oh my god, miss having a proper stove. I want a whole chicken soup now. What makes whole chicken soup different from chicken soup? Is it because there's a whole chicken in it? If that's the answer, I'm gonna be pissed. They're all brassicas. It's brassicas all the way down. Like a donut hole, but chicken? That's... Wait, so is that where they get the... Is that where the rest of the chicken tender goes? Chicken tender? Yeah, I sure hope it is. Round young chicken, tender and mild. Broccoli, greens, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and basically every other dark green veggie that isn't a bean or spinach is a brassica. I knew broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower were all the same plant. I didn't realize other things were too. Sweet potatoes and morning glories are two forms of the same plant, which is why you can't freaking get rid of morning glories. They've got tubers underground. Oh. A partner would boil the whole chicken with carrots, garlic, spinach, celery, onions, peppers, pull it out, debone it, and return the meat to broth. I mean, that sounds tasty, but I don't know why you wouldn't just debone it first. I'm happy to admit I don't know things. Queen Anne's lace and carrots. I did know those were the same plant. And also very similar to... Very similar to Blood for the Blood God. Yo, Jinxed Art, what's up, Skelly friends? We love Skellingtons here. I say that, and I don't have a single skeleton within arm's reach right now. What a horrible curse. They're just outside of arm's reach. I can see 20 of them. How you doing, Jinxed?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
Oh shit, there is a skull on my shirt.
My good time boy.
I forgot. Specifically within your arms? Oh no. Making the stock as you cook the bird. I mean that... Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, Claire. Thank you. This is why... Nope, I got nothing. Oh, there are bones in me. If it's inside every person is a skeleton just waiting to get out. Ouch. I don't think my finger's supposed to feel like that. Jinx, what were you last working on? Ow. Ow. And if you have any photos you want to share, by all means, please. Claire has a hodgepodge of... Hodgepodge? A hodgepodge? Claire has a hodgepodge. No one's sure what that is, but Claire has it. Hodgepodge. It's like a hoi polloi, but not quite. 82 times is quite a few. Yo, what's up, Mel? Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh. Apparently Spawn likes black-eyed peas cooked with onions, garlic, bacon, and ham. Wanted to eat it all day. Pretty sure all of us are going to pay for that later. Probably. Probably. But that's okay. Teaching kids to have taste ain't a bad thing. Even if the farts are. You don't have to pay for an exterminator kiddo. Fumigate the house for free. We're in a samurai girl from Mindwork Studios. Hell yeah. That sounds tight. I think I know the mini you're talking about, but I'm not so confident as to put money on it. Is this the color that I think it is? It is, actually. All right. Okay, so like the light's gonna sort of refract through. Going good, just heard about a brawl in the hobby shop you're working. What? You think just because a guy read comics, he can't start some shit? Was a teen, our Ridgeback Great Dane mix got into my mom's red beans and rice. Oh, we had to rent a hotel. It was so bad. Oh, no. Local gaming smackdown. Oh no. What? I'm so curious about that. I bet it was because of Magic the Gathering, wasn't it? So the only downside of using this blue that was already on my palette is I have no idea how I mixed this color. So I guess I better use it all now, right? And just really... finish up with it. Ain't no fight like two Pokemon CCG players. Wow. Oh man, would they cast like purpley blue shadows if the light was going through them? Do I have the ability to figure that the fuck out? Did someone get thrown 16 feet off Hell in a Cell into the checkout counter? I fucking hope so. Oh! Genuinely scared me, Steph. What's going on, bud?
Oh boy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
How'd your painting wind up? Did you finish that wingy? A wing-a-ling-a-ling? Last Man Standing is literally at their tournaments. Return the favor. Hell yeah, you did. That spooked me. I guess these need to be...
It's always time for plants.
I don't know if we've seen that one before, but it's an older one. Why didn't you finish the wing, Steph? Yu-Gi-Oh players be cussing at each other in ancient Egyptian. That's fair. They also just threaten each other. Put your face on the guy and cover the limes with HFM logos. It's a smart move. I didn't make that one. I don't remember who did. But I didn't make that one. But if I were to update it, that's how I would. Wasn't it a Pokemon tourney where someone distracted their opponent, ate a card, and called over a ref? Holy shit. Maybe. I don't know how goes the crystals. I can't tell if I feel good or bad about this. Holy Fire Sigil is almost a Plunst in the bargain. It's true. Yes, you did. And that the Plunst it uses that sigil is in the rotation. It must be stated. I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm not sure I'm actually making the mini better. Either the local wildlife is partying or a firework is shooting off. I think it's a safe bet it's the firework. It is. Or could be both. True enough. Sometimes ducks just explode. That's like sometimes when you cremate a body, the abs contract so they sit up. Like, that's actually true. It's not true that sometimes ducks just explode. Someone is shooting to party or shooting not to party. Fair. Radamanthus did. Oh my god. I remember the name Radamanthus, but I don't know why I remember the name Radamanthus. Is that Redwall? Gotta see if the Wowo lights appear. Wowo light? Did I know what a Wowo light is? Oh, sirens. Okay, got it. Like lights from the popo. But they're the whoa-whoa. Whoa-whoa lights. Duck eats yeast, quacks, explodes, man loses eye. Well, shit. You got me there, bud. Oh, yeah, Steph, Adepticon registration is opening this Sunday. Just FYI. I don't know how emotionally prepared you are for that, but I'm not at all. Wee woo, wee woo. Danger. Danger. Oh, have I opened this one before? I have. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have to figure out what classes I want to take. I haven't even figured that out. I've looked at the list a bunch of times, but I haven't like actually solidified anything.
How did I watch? How did I watch?
Oh, I forgot that it does that. It says something to me that the part of our brain we use to spot rival tribes and or predators is now dedicated to spotting cars that look like they could be cops. Like I mean, yeah, because you don't want to get copped. Nobody wants to get copped. Some people do. Yeah, I'm not. Time is happening too much, you know? Ooh, champion garlic. No, I didn't get my plane or train ticket yet. Is this where I'm just gonna fucking do it on stream? I don't have my wallet in my pocket. That's probably gonna be hard, but... Trip planning map? Maybe that's what I want. I guess it's a lot easier to use control and scroll to zoom on the map. Okay. Going to Schaumburg. So there's a stop at Glenview and there's a stop in Chicago. itself. Schaumburg looks like it's closer to Glenview. Let's end here. And let's start Baltimore. Penn Station. Yeah, it's a great setup. I have to say, I only regret it a little bit. I'm thinking I'm gonna hang something over that entranceway, like a beaded curtain or a pride flag. Yeah, Penn Station. Click that. How do I... Okay. Tell me how to get there. Well, this map sucks. I don't like this. This website's not good. Nope. That. Station hours? What is 6? Station info, directions. Oh my fucking hell. I want to kill this map. Why won't it do anything for me? Okay. Deals, schedules. How do I just get a map? Not a map. From Baltimore, Penn Station to Glenview, Illinois. Depart date. $19th. Return date. 25th. Find trains. Oh shit, I can do that for $100. That's not bad at all. But it is a 23-hour trip. Okay, that's significantly less appealing. Okay, what if I go to Chicago instead of Glenview? Only a 20-hour trip. Wow, okay. I guess I'm not doing that. I don't want to travel for 20 consecutive hours. That sounds miserable. Oh, wow, okay. Good to know. This is doing my Resin Beast entry, right? This counts. Google says 10 hours Baltimore. I mean, that's what Google says, but Amtrak is telling me that it'll take 20 hours. So I don't know what to believe between Amtrak and Google, but I'm going with Amtrak, I think. Have the hotel from the 20th to the 25th. Okay. Oh, not February. Oopsies. March. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So why trip details? Why is that second train take 20? One train takes 3 hours. Then you wait in New York for an hour and a half. And then the next train takes 20 hours. What the fuck is that? Okay. Let's look at flights. Okay. Oh, I don't want recent searches. I want round. I don't want LaGuardia. Oh, that's right. I have my fucking VPN on, so they're like, oh yeah, you're not where you think you are. No, I'm not. March. Arrive.
Wow.
O'Hare. Ooh, do I want O'Hare or Midway? I don't know what the fucking difference is. Yo, what's up, Tarzan? Return date 25th. Time of day early. Passengers 1. Search. Oh yeah, like a 2-hour flight. Totally different experience. What is the difference between business select anytime? Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't care about rapid rewards. 2 bags fly free. Great. No fees to change or cancel. Great. Trying to amp myself up to finish the minis I've been working on tonight. Yo, we're doing good. I just am no fucking kidding, Clip. I just am working. I'm working on my Resin Beast minis, but I'm also now just actually looking at plane tickets to get to Adepticon because I need that. Same day change. Same day standby. Refundable. Priority lane. Automatic check-in. Premium drink. Okay. I can get the dope. I need to know what are their fat people rules? That's the thing that I'm like, how do I deal with that? You know, the last time I got on a fucking plane, I don't know. Thinking of trying to get there yourself but drive. I was thinking about driving too. Well, let's just look at Google Maps. Joe's flight times. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, I can hang out at a airport. I can do that. I'm a powerful critter. Schaumburg, Illinois. We get to Schaumburg, Illinois from Baltimore is a 12-hour drive. Going past Pittsburgh, past Cleveland, into Detroit, and then Chicago. Okay, but this plane that you're suggesting that is only $150 and only takes 2 hours. Show me that. How do I see that, Google? Check the flights to MSN Madison, Wisconsin. All right, hold on. Modify. MSN. No match found. Madison. No match found. What? Madison. Why does it doesn't think it exists? The fuck is this? Wisconsin? Milwaukee? MKE? It's a small airport. Yeah, well, Southwest doesn't even think it exists. So that's something. How does... Just idly Googling Thunder shirt for people. I mean, I have a solution, and it's you just get really drunk and then get on the plane. It's foolproof. You know, it works. It just works. I want to know about... Customers of size. There we go. That's the thing I'm looking for. What is your policy for customers of size? Customers who encroach upon any of the neighboring seats. We're going to get really political right now, I think. Who encroach upon any part of the neighboring seats may proactively purchase the needed number of seats prior to travel to ensure the additional seat is available. Armrest is considered to be the definitive boundary between seats. The width of the narrowest and widest passenger seats can be seen... Oh, no, well, the curiosity's got me now. I want to know the width of the widest and narrowest. Show me your chair information. That's not... You didn't have it there. It's not here. Fucking liars. Make contacts for a refund of the additional seat after travel. You prefer not to purchase an additional seat in advance. You have the option of purchasing just one and then discussing your seating needs. Why is there a policy for customers of size? Customer of size feels so... Like, just say fat people. If I need a seatbelt extension... I don't know, that was the fucking thing. How do I book an additional ticket? And the passengers... Who's flying? Excess. Okay, great. How do I get refunded? Get in touch. What can I expect during boarding? Mistreatment. No. You have an extra seat boarding document? What even is that? How should I check in? I think it doesn't really matter, right? Can you ensure that no one takes the seat beside me if I've secured a second seat? Unfortunately, no. Oh, wow. Badly done. Badly done. Okay. Freeboard to adequate. Freeboard to locate. I can't use words. Locate adequate seating and place the seat reserved document in the adjacent seat. Our employees communicate about customer needs, and if you need seating assistance, you should see an employee. Okay, so basically, fuck you. Is what they're saying. Okay, so looking at a total of like I can't do math. I don't know why I'm trying to do math in my head when I could just open a calculator. Just fly to Steph and she not only gets you there but plies you with beer and cheese. I mean, I do love me some beer and cheese. Oh no, sorry, it's more than that. It's that much. That's an amount. Okay, well, what does Google think about flights to get there? Well, that's that. Not Wednesday, January 17th. But March 20th. Returning the 25th. Done. Just don't pick Allegiant because it will not help your fear of flying. I mean, my fear of flying is not as bad as my brother's fear of flying, but I don't like it. The real reason I haven't been on a plane in a long time is just because I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere beyond driving range in such a long time. Ooh, okay, so alternative question. If I drive there, that is 731 miles. My car gets 24-ish miles to the gallon. $730 miles means I need 30 gallons of gas. 30 gallons of gas times... Oh, Jesus. Let's average it to $4. We're looking at $120 just worth of gas to drive car. I didn't expect to do this on stream or today at all, but here we are. ADHD, everyone. It'll take you places. Sometimes literally. Yeah, plus snacks and bathroom breaks. Seen people try and white knuckle it from Maryland to Chicago in a day, and it's a bad time. Maybe allow for a motel stay. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Bastinado Fox. I'm assuming that is the correct pronunciation. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Well, I'm not gonna try to do it in one day. Fuck that. Yeah, you can ask a question. Hell yeah. Yeah, Carnap would probably be the one if I play tabletop. Not as often as I would like, but I do. So, yes, I play tabletop. I think the answer is I'm flying. All right. we're gonna get back to the painting part, and not the me looking at flights thing, which I'm sure is riveting for everyone. I got Grey Knight's Combat Patrol, and tomorrow I play with them, but I need to be 500 points, and I'm 800 right now. The Combat Patrol is bigger than the Combat Patrol? Wait, are you playing literally Combat Patrol? Because it should be balanced out and good to go. Unless I misunderstood everything about how Games Workshop does stuff. Or do you mean you have the Combat Patrol box and you're playing a 500 point game? Reduce the cost while weakening it. I mean, I don't know anything about Grey Knights. This is, you are asking the wrong person, unfortunately, but I can take a look. The legit Combat Patrol box. Some of the boxes can go over 500. Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering. Is it the Combat Patrol game mode, or is it just like you're playing a 500 point game? Because those are two different things. Oh, I'm covered in paint. I also have no idea using the contents of that box how you would, because that's one minimum size squad, a Dread Knight, and a Librarian, I think. $25 power level. Wait, which? Well, so are we talking about 9th edition? Because that's we're in Confusion Town now. Because I'm pretty. Didn't they get rid of power level? Yeah. I think first y'all need to establish which edition of 40K you're playing. Because if they're talking power, yeah. Hell yeah, I mean, I'd be excited for my first game too. I'm excited for any game, and even though I'm far from my first game. I have no idea. Because if you're playing 10th edition, this is a completely different conversation than 9th edition. And all that is to say, I don't even know. Gaming. My brain went out of paint mode and into look for flights mode. Now I'm trying to drag myself back. So just 500 points? Okay. No, you're good. ADHD, baby. What? Well, what's your opponent gonna be playing? That's a good question to be asking. Eldar? Also has the Combat Patrol box. Got it. Well, if y'all are just playing Combat Patrol, you could just play Combat Patrol and no one's surprised. I don't know what's in the Eldar Combat Patrol box. Go away. I don't want your cookies. Guardians, Jet Bikes, Wraith Lord, Farseer. Honestly, you can probably drop your Dread Knight. I have no idea how many points a Dread Knight is, but you can probably drop the Dread Knight. Everything else should be pretty sufficient against Eldar. Flip is also right with the statement he just made. Dread Knight's only 185 points? I really thought they were more than that. Should be a link on Games Workshop's website. Although I say should be, like Games Workshop does anything that is logical or plausible at any given point in time. Clip's got your back. The illustrious. The industrious. Clipbot. Thank you, Clip. Looking at Battlescribe. I don't know if Battlescribe has Combat Patrol in it. "99% of ADHD brain is finding the secret side quest and falling down the rabbit hole." Oh, yeah. Like, was it last week when I completely reorganized this room? I was like, yeah, it's gonna take like 2 hours, maybe. It'll be fine. It'll be quick. Next thing I know, my entire day is gone. I haven't eaten. Yeah, it's a hell of a drug, that ADHD brain. Oh, I'm great. I meant the other day when I just forgot that existence happened aside from rearranging this room. Like that's what fucked me up. Right now I'm good. I'm back in paint zone. One librarian, one strike squad of 5, one Terminator squad is our best chance. I mean, probably, because like there's nothing in the Eldar box that lineup shouldn't be able to kill. Oh, that's not what I want. Get out of there. parents used to get so mad when they would lose me at festivals. I always so when I moved out on my own and like started maintaining my own space, I always made a point to like have clocks in like every room and just always be able to look at a clock and always be able to double check what time it is. And Junebug always used to make fun of me for it. And I did not realize until this year, well, no, it's 2024, till last year, that like that was a way for me to help cope with ADHD without knowing that I had ADHD. Because if I can always look at a clock and always check the time, I can time manage a little better. If it's right there within eye line, you know? What an ouch. What is that? It's a skull. Okay. I got ADHD too, and that's my third start to hobby. I started with Dark Angel, switched to Tau, and now I'm a Grey Knight player. I switched 2 times before my actual first game. It happens. I'm lucky that I found an army/armies that just vibe. Yeah, it's a skull with a laurel that is broken because I stepped on it, but still a skull. Okay. Paint. Time blind as well, but I never think to check a clock. I used to wear a watch. It didn't help. Well, that's why I liked like watches. Fuck those watches. Fuck those watches. Oh, did I just paint straight through an ad block? Yeah, I did. I wasn't paying attention. Watches and like phone clock does nothing for me, but if I can look at it up on the wall, like if it's within sight line, it makes time real again. You know? I will teleport their HQ and try to kill it. No, you're good. You're not bothering. I just like I'm not sure I know myself. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to take their HQ in melee with pretty much anything in your. I don't know. Yeah, you're more of a blunt instrument. Like most of your minis as Grey Knights are going to be hammers, and Eldar are pretty fragile. So as long as you can actually hit them, you should be good. What's their win condition? That's they're super specialized but super mobile. So if they can get like the right guys to the right place, they're usually pretty good to go. But like, if they fail to engage properly, like if they send your anti-tanks against your infantry, they're gonna regret it. Whereas other armies might be a little more generalist. Yes, exactly. Partner will ask me, "Are you home or are you gone?" Apparently, if I'm focusing hard enough, I will answer "gone" and keep crafting. Oh no, that's not how that's supposed to work. Pretty funny though. Okay, I think I have to like. I think it's put it down time. Don't hyperfocus that deep if I have a kid in my care. Well, yeah, because then you have to be doing everything at once. What's Moros? What's Moros? What's up, Moros? What's Moros? How are you, buddy? I got paint on it. I did. I put paint on it. No. Okay. Actually, I want a little of that.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative.
I just drank water. Thank you, though, for real. I should definitely be drinking water more frequently, but the only time I'm actually well hydrated is while I'm streaming. The rest of the day, it's like coffee, 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 but then when I'm streaming, it's like coffee and water. Bird secrets. So I play word bearers. I say word bearers just as a blanket, like Chaos Space Marines, but like I also play Chaos Knights and Chaos Demons, and I have some sort of Renegades and Heretic or Traitor Guard army, depending on the edition that we're talking about. But basically, Chaos. Chaos for 40k, Undead for Age of Sigmar. And then I just paint a bunch of other minis as well. For instance, this one. +1 Oreo. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Make cornbread. Cornbread's delicious. Mm. For instance, just today I built another Venom crawler. Nitro, new followers ready for all the channel has to offer? Oh no.
It's always time for plans. It's always time for plans. It's always time for plans. It's always time for plans.
I feel like we've gotten this exact lineup of 5 before.
It's always time for plans.
Nope, just kidding. Yeah. Awesomely evil is the goal. Thank you. I assembled it wrong intentionally. I swapped the legs. They're all supposed to be on the opposite side of how it normally is. Brought you a bag of Oreos? Yeah! And then I also threw together a pair of obliterators who need to be word bearer-ified. But when I get these painted, I'll have 2 whole squads of 4 obliterators a piece, which is pretty good. Oh, shit. All right. Thanks, Moros. Mm. And I built this guy because he's so cool. And I was thinking about converting him, but I thought he looked cool enough as is, so I left him alone. So I just need to finish basing him and then get him some paint. Black-eyed peas and cornbread. Spawn has eaten most of the black-eyed peas. Not Fergie. Anyone but Fergie. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just put that down and look at it. And have feelings about it. Ah! Okay, we're done. Another one? Did I miscount? No, 2. 2 Oreos. Ah. I still haven't figured out what the hell I want to paint this thing. How I want to paint this thing. Well, like, okay, what does a brain look like? What color is a brain? Another one. Oh, that would be good. Human brain. It's like brown. Gross. Yeah, well, yeah, gray. Did I do living human brain? It's just kind of beige. Like, or to borrow a term I heard on TikTok, it's grayish. Okay. Go Illithid or go home. I mean, I don't actually disagree with that at all. Slimy green and rotting? I mean, I could go super green. Just go like radioactive fucking green. But I might save that for the eyes. You know? Do this. Let's just not plan this one. Let's not put any brain work in and just fucking go for it. Play it entirely by ear. Neons only. No brain work. Lol. And it's got some like shackles going on. I might as well non-metallic those. It's like, why not? It's only a little bit of metal. Neons only is a cool idea, but I don't have enough neons to pull that off. Can I make this a galaxy brain full of sparkles? That's... that is definitely something I can do, but I don't think it's something I can do up to competition quality. If that makes sense.
Hello there.
Yo, Mr. Crow! Welcome in, buddy. How are ya? Happy New Year indeed. It's 2024, and I'm still on the right side of the dirt. And I'm assuming everyone else in chat is too, but honestly, it would be par for the course if some of y'all were ghosts. Finish building a Warhound Titan while avoiding your in-laws. I mean, that is a hell of a way to do that. Fucking Warhound Titan?
It's always time for cleanse.
Do you give me Do you give me permission to haunt your chat after I die? Fuck yeah, I do. I would hope you'd haunt my chat after I die. You die. After I die, that's your choice. But after you die, go for it. Hey, you're welcome. My pleasure. This is a ghost-friendly chat. All kinds of ghouls, goblins, spirits, entities, demons, anything is welcome. As long as you're pretty cool. Did that just open the door to a lot of things? Yeah. Well, yeah, it did. It literally just. Oh, hey, speaking of questionable magic decisions, can everybody look at this for me real quick and just like vibe on it? You know, just real, just suck in these images. No D&D yet, just look at these images. Really sear them into your brain. Let the right one in, and the wrong one, and the one who will strangle you gently as a treat. How can you say they love you if they won't choke you out?
It's always time for cleanse.
All right. We'll come back to that. Keep that in mind. That'll be on the test. Tell me about D&D, Claire. Not Claire. Claire. I mean, Claire can tell me about D&D if Claire wants to, but I somehow think I already know. Moros. Tell me about your D&D. Adam, welcome.
Wow.
Did you incantation me, you weird fucker? I didn't incantation you. I just... All my New Year's rituals are complete and I'm drunk! Fuck yeah. I did not incantation you. I took your willing and active participation in the stream as a tacit admission of consent to give me just a little bit of energy. Just a tidsy bit. Just a tidsy bit. Just more than I can generate on my own, you know? Well, where is the line between drunk and tipsy, Adam? I feel like everybody has their own line. Like where one is and where the other one is. What's the where's the line? How do you know when you're which? I am a big fan of the, I hold my liquor well, but if the room is spinning when I stand, I'm drunk. There you go. Yeah, getting the spins is definitely being drunk, for sure. And the room is not spinning. Select party got a new player. Ooh.
Wow.
Yo, semi-serious nerd, what's going on? Character is a pirate warforged who wants to go home and has low morale. Slack is immediately deeply amused, but admits he's a bad influence and will 100% end him down to his soul if he betrays Slack. Well, I mean, that's fair. That's setting your boundaries, you know? Everybody needs that. Semi-serious, welcome to the new year. Welcome to the first stream of the new year.
We are Legion!
Yo, Shellback, thank you so much for that follow. Big appreciate. Very, very, very turtley name of you, and I like it. I haven't bought any new models this year. Do I have any New Year's rituals? Well, I have this one.
Please send me your bones today.
I have that New Year's ritual.
Shellback18 just subscribed.
You know? Thank you so much for that Prime sub. I appreciate that. Shellback, that's very kind of you. Slack admitted the group didn't already know Slack was gay. There's an NPC woman in a bathtub of blood And she thought he was very alluring, and Slack said, read the room. That it is witchcraft. It is witchcraft. Witchcraft, is it? Witchcraft. Yeah, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do a shoal of sigils for the new year. And that's really my main and only ritual. It's all fun and games until Bennett grows too large for us to erase the inscription on their forehead. You know? You can't change shit, what is it? You can't change Emmet to Met? No. God, my wife is furious at me and she doesn't even know why right now. My New Year's rituals are food-based and house cleaning based. We did a deep clean of the house on Saturday, and then Sunday we were gonna spend the evening with my brother and his girlfriend, but then Squatch fucked around and found out again. She ate something, we don't know what, we don't know how she got it, but it fucked her up. So we wound up taking her to the pet ER and basically hanging out with her until her high subsided. So, you know, she's fine. But it wasn't what we'd intended to do. So yeah, and then after we came home with Squatch, we ordered some sushi and we watched Barbarella and went to bed. I've never seen Barbarella before, and let me tell you, it's a movie. It is a fucking trip. Yo, what's up, Shellback? Welcome. Reset the house wards, beat the doors with a cinnamon broom, hoppin' John and greens. We did do cinnamon. We did cinnamon out the doors. It's a really horny movie is what it fucking is. Welcome in, Shellback. I hope you're having a great evening. And I hope it's better now that you're here. I mean, I don't think you can see that movie and not see that it's a horny movie. I think you have to be aggressively ace to watch Barbarella and not go, well, this is a movie about sex. And this is what brings June out of the woodwork, who's seen Saltburn. New Year's was a little stressful, but it's past. And now we're just having a good day. Well, night? Whatever time it is. I don't know. Oh, shit. Really? We have ads coming? I fucking... I'm snoozing on the ads. I think this is a different color than the one I was just using. Pretty sure. But honestly, I think that's probably fine. But it sure looks like a different color over the parts I've already painted. Blend them together. No one will ever be the wiser. Always here to talk about horny movies. All right, so we have an ad starting in 5 minutes. Just as a heads up to everyone who's not currently subbed or, you know, all the other words. Saltburn is really good. And if you even think you might like it, you should just go watch it. It's a lot of fun. Plant character had a hard time. H has been looking for an animated shrub he calls a son. He found his son. It had been warped into a giant tree and turned into a cursed symbol of the god the party's been chasing. Christ on a bike. My tree was not handling the stress well and went into the tree to pull out a cursed staff while another PC who was leaving with the other cursed object. Oh, and the base. There's weird meat stuff on the base, too. Let's go. Weird meat stuff. Weird meat stuff. Meat machine, meat machine, meat machine. Indeed. Cannot tell half of what is going on my palette, and that's okay. I'm gonna go like a cold slate sort of color for the stone to help it contrast with what looks like it's gonna be a very meaty body. Party's in mourning. And my tree finally just breaks down after going back into the hollow of the giant tree. He's been handed an acorn containing his grandson. What? My party hasn't realized my tree isn't always in control of himself when he's over around. The lights are on, but someone else is home. Frozen brain, brain freeze. Wait, there's snow? Is it snowing where you are, Steph? Are you getting snow right now? What is this madness? I mean, it's only December. It would make sense for it to snow. So you said snow on the base? I did not, but I might do that. I said slate. I said cold. Might be. I haven't looked. Oh, fair. Brain freeze. Brain freeze is a good pun. Good and relevant pun. All right. We're taking this ad break. I hope all of you get some fluid, get some solid, and get some sweet opinions about stuff so we can talk when I come back. Saline? I've never fucked around with saline. I don't know anything about it. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna put some paints. I'm gonna put some paints back where they came from. Paints. And ruminate on everything else in my life. Oh, I don't know. Maybe over that way. I don't know. If you dissolve enough salt in water, it leaves crystals as it dries. I knew that, actually. I've just never actually fucked around with it. Because I'm boring like that, I guess? I don't know. Again, I'm not huge on trying entirely new techniques for a competition piece, but I'm not small on it either. And is this just so that I can sit here and think about my crystal mage? Me. Alright, for the purposes of painting a base, the handle can get out of the way. You installed your second bidet? What? Definitely thought about how cool it would look to get those kits for kids. How to grow your own crystals and grow them just for miniature basing? Ooh. What if you used those on a rose gold bidet? What about that? I feel like growing crystals in your butthole is a bad time. I wouldn't know. That's not a place I've ever grown crystals. Just a place I've carefully hidden them from the government. That's right, Biden. You'll never get my crystals. For pooping in the downstairs bathroom while Mr. Freely prefers pooping in the upstairs bathroom. So now we have a spray buddy in both. Happy New Year. Enjoy the poop. I've still actually never bideted. And I'm feeling like I need to. It might be time. It might be time for Benet to bidet. You stick crystals up there to get warm fart sounds. Yes. Correct. I stick crystals in there to charge while I sun bleach my anus. I'm not sure if that's still a trend, but I never stopped doing it. Benet's bidet, hooray! I'm gonna buy my bidet from Luray in Virginia. Calais. Someone might mistake you for a Benoit, and then you'd have to solve a murder. I mean, I am a white Benoit. I'm a Benoit Blanc. Moonstone Jamboree is super canceled. No! Not the Green Teen Jamboree. Oh man, I finally caught up to my podcasts. Like, for the first time since I got sick in September, I'm now back, like, up to date on all the podcasts I listen to. Feels great. Feels wonderful. Which is also to say that I've started listening to NADPOD in earnest again. And, Party Ape. Winston the Party Ape. That's all I need to say. Thank you. It took some doing. It really took some time and effort. It's wild how much 3 consecutive days of sleeping will completely change everything about the following several months. At least as far as your podcast habits go. Yeah, he's in the Trinity Vale arc. He's towards the end of the Trinity Vale arc when they're collecting the things that they need. You know, I listen to this podcast. When they're collecting the things that they need, he is the party planner for their friend's wedding. For Z and, Z and who get married?
Hello there.
Yo! Evan, what's going on, buddy? Hey, y'all. If you're not fucking following Walter's Workshop, what are you doing instead? And why are you doing it? How's it going? How's the travel? I believe you're traveling right now, right? Or have been traveling, some combination thereof.
He's my homeboy. My rotten
I've been watching the
cheese. My good time.
following me. Okay, that's fair. But you can follow both of us. Follows are free and we're both wonderful. I've been watching you sculpting that wonderful little fish thing. Love it. That I can and I have been. Okay, I mean, fair. See, this is... There comes a point in every streamer's life when they realize that just everyone's following the same couple of people if they've been in the community long enough. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's not what I want. I want that. Oh, so that's for your Resin Beast diorama? I thought that was just like for funsies. Oh, damn. That makes it even more impressive that you're like, yeah, I'm just like free sculpting this miniature for a painting competition. Don't worry about it. First time sculpting anything from scratch. Just casually. The centerpiece for the diorama. It isn't the centerpiece for the diorama, but it's to add a little bit of narrative. Dang. Nice. Mel, your yearly Ultramarine. What? The more people I'm learning are entering Resin Beast, the less chance I feel like I have. Hey, I feel that, Steph. I feel that entirely. I watched Awkwardish Panda painting her Golden Demon entry today, and I was just like, fuck. It's a joy to watch all these talented artists do high-level art, but it's also very intimidating. Put it in and enjoy the experience. Hey, are we not doing phrasing anymore? There it is. Yeah, like it's why I can feel myself becoming stronger. Like I can feel the active and intentional trying to get better at painting is like doing the job that it's trying to do, but it's still very scary. Oh, see, Steph, that's where you and I are different, because I'll only be satisfied if I absolutely crush the opposition. You know me, I'm extremely competitive. Oh, I'm being sarcastic. For anyone who doesn't know me that well, I'm really, really, really not competitive. That's too thick. Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to just completely obliterating anyone in the small or medium-sized entries for Resin Beast. Oh shit, is that what you're working on, Semi-Serious? Why does that Santa have hips like that? Why does Santa have childbearing hips? I know it's like a horrible monster, but I kind of want to bone this Santa. Work on my Spires army, so I'm going to use a lot of those folks for Resin Beast. Hey, that makes sense. Being able to multi-purpose your art is very fucking helpful. I also just like it's easier for me to justify spending a lot of time painting a model if it's for a game and not just for making art, which is like a wild take to have, considering I don't consider myself a gamer. I consider myself an artist, because like I play like once a year maybe. But I don't know, being able to say like, yes, this competition piece will be used to play with.
Take my money.
In Soviet Resin Beast, Eldritch Santa bones you.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, alright. Hey, I'm saying Eldritch Santa can come down my chimney anytime. I'm also glad I'm not the only person who looked at that Santa and went, why is it hot? Let's use it for D&D, yeah. Well, I've spent so much time painting this Crystal Mage, I'm like, I want to use this as a D&D character now. I need to kill off one of my characters real quick. One of my other beloved characters that I made minis for. And the brain, I don't know what I'm going to do with the brain, but do something with it. That's kind of my problem, is that that's also my stance with my own brain in real life. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but got it. I'll figure it out. Just winging it. What would you name them? It's a good damn question. A very good damn question. I'm not sure I know the answer. Magenta. Billy Crystal? Hell yeah! I wasn't even thinking about a pun name. I was just trying to think of an actual D&D name. But Billy Crystal's a very good choice. Why? There you go. Jareth, it's just a crystal, nothing more. Man, I am so glad that I finally watched that movie. I'm very disappointed I did not enjoy it as much as I feel like I should have. Especially those fucking Muppets. Those goddamn, the Fairies, whatever those horrible dog lizard things are, they can go right to hell. I didn't like those. Oh, yeah. Well, Skeksis are awful. Skeksis are terrible. Skeksis gave me nightmares and genuinely changed my sleep habits for like a decade. Oh, I guess. Come here. I haven't watched it since. I watched it specifically because of stream. Watching it again for the first time since childhood was a stream reward. So I watched it with some of the community in Discord, and just relived a lot of childhood trauma. Fireys, that's what they're called. Fireys. The guy Fireys. Has anyone ever made that joke before? Am I the first person to make a joke about Guy Fiery? It's just like their movement is uncanny and their faces are straight from hell. You know? Normal things to feel about puppets. Yeah. They're evil. They're awful. They're bad. They're scary. David Bowie's got that weird crotch bulge the whole time. It's a horror movie. Read an interesting take on Labyrinth today. All right. Sarah was dead the whole time. Dun, dun, dun. Jareth is actually George Bush, and it's a premonition of 9/11. Sarah is not the original Sarah. Sarah is also a changeling. Well, I guess not also a changeling, but like, you know what I mean. Like that. Jareth just keeps finding new Sarahs. That's a very Earl Koenig sort of a thing to do. Ouch. Sarah was his first love. He is Faye. She and he fell in love. He promises to be back. And the world he builds for her is done. She grows old and dies. While he's building it. Okay. Unwilling to admit he lost her to time, in his chaos mind, he finds another Sarah in distress with a child. Yeah, okay. Turns the children who aren't rescued into goblins. Yeah. And repeats the cycle. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, that's similar to the, either similar or the same as the thing that Cliff was talking about. Because I know I had read that before I rewatched it. and had that kind of floating around in my noggin. They care more about narrative roles than identity. In that way, they're a lot like certain bad faith conservative actors. Yeah. Makes the maze to keep her around longer. It tracks. It makes sense. It's nice when the theories, when those like plot theories aren't just like relentlessly grimdark for no reason, and they're actually just like a cool new way to experience the movie. Like anytime it's like, well, actually they were dead the whole time. I'm like, I'm checked out of this theory. Goodbye. Well, and that's also one of the things that like I as a big horror fan, one of the things that I really like is films or just stories, not even films, just stories where it's possible that the protagonist is hallucinating, imagining, misinterpreting, whatever. I like it. I really like it when the stories are like, yeah, that's possible, but that's not necessarily what's happening. That might be part of it. That might be some of it. It always feels like a big cop out when it's like, they imagined the whole thing. Or maybe they imagined the whole thing instead of just like, yeah, like there might be a monster, and maybe some of the times that there was a monster, they imagined it. Some of the times they didn't. I think like, if you're gonna go with the dubious, unreliable narrator with dubious sanity, you have to not just all crazy. Jennifer Connelly's in her 50s now and she still commands whatever she's in. I don't know if I've watched a movie with Jennifer Connelly other than Labyrinth and Requiem for a Dream. Which certainly is a pair of movies to see Jennifer Connelly in. Time is it? 9:30. All right. Aiming to keep things. She's got a main role in the Snowpiercer TV series. I forgot there was a Snowpiercer TV series. But I would watch it because I liked the movie. Great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Mutilated monkey meat, little tiny birdie's feet. Great green gobs of greasy, grimy gopher guts. Me without my spoon. Don't know why I just thought of that, but I did. What'd you do to those birds? No, they fell off naturally. Those are natural, organic, free-range, naturally cruelty-free, cage-free, vegan-sourced bird feet. Toferds. ADHD brain said we need stimulus, so remember and sing this. I just like, it would make more sense to me if it wasn't just randomly remember a thing you haven't thought about in a while. If it was any of the earworms that you've had stuck in your head. And are like currently suffering through having stuck in your head, but aren't singing. I mean, suffering is a harsh term. It's not suffering. That does not offer enough San Antonio mustard tree randomness. I love that your autocorrect just turned serotonin into San Antonio. That's fucking outstanding. Need more San Antonio! Please give us more San Antonio. We need to be living on island time. Give us the San Antonio. I have no idea where San Antonio actually is. My island time joke is perhaps way off base. Well, Texas has islands, right? You know, those many Texan islands you always hear about? It must. That's one of my favorite jokes in Liar Liar, is like the movie where Jim Carrey can't lie about anything. There's that one part that he's like, Your Honor, I really need to take a bathroom break. I've heard that holding your urine for too long can cause permanent damage to your prostate and brutally affect your sexual health. And the judge is like, is that true? And Jim Carrey's just like, it must be. And just the, it must be. Yo, that movie was my, like, I can't sleep, I'm sick, or I'm having nightmares. I guess I'm gonna go turn on Liar Liar. And in retrospect, of course that's why I developed a huge crush on Jennifer Tilly as a impressionable youngin'. Like, I think that was genuinely my first crush. Period. The pen is blue! The goddamn pen is blue! The Chucky movies must be a trip for you. Let me tell you. Yo, what's up, Zingy Bingy? Let me tell you, I have feelings about dolls I didn't expect to have, and it's all because of Jennifer Tilly. And you can take that information to the bank, or you can just burn it and never think about that again. White Zombie is my sleepy time music? Fuck yeah. Read books while listening to metal. I read a lot more when I was younger, and now I just struggle to read. I like reading, but I'm bad at it. Or at least I would say I'm bad at it. But I mean, I can pretty much fall asleep to whatever. Like my first Tool concert, they were playing a gig with Melt Banana. It's like a Japanese noise rock band, and I was just not digging Melt Banana at all, and I just fell asleep in the concert. I was just like, you know what? I'm finding a comfy spot to sit, and I'm out. Now, this was also before I realized I had sleep apnea and was not getting restful sleep at all ever, so I was just constantly exhausted and always wanted to nap. But I have not lost this ability to fall asleep immediately whenever I want to fall asleep. Gibby Haynes' white noise to you. I'm very good at just ignoring sound. It's gotta be, there's like particular things that I can't ignore, but for the most part, if I don't like it, it's just not there. Sound-wise. Visually, different story. Nope. Again with the too much water on the brush. Can't fall asleep, I have to do a whole ritual, and if Fubar, the position something protest, I gotta start it all over again. Oof. Yeah, I do not have that problem at all. And I used to be real anti-sleep, too. I used to be very like, oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Fuck sleep. And now I'm just like, you know what? I'll sleep. Give me that sleep. Give me that good sleep. I'll take a nap. Surprised I'm not taking a nap right now. Sleep amazing for someone who rarely sleeps. 100% pro eats. What's that joke? I'm great in bed, I can sleep for hours. Ba-dum-psh. Yeah. Man, I used to be so many things, though. I used to think I was a straight cis man, so like, lol. Times have changed. Very comfy bed and good at making a lovely place to rest. It's a good skill to have, because obviously not everybody has it. Some people just don't know how to chill the fuck out. Hypermobility, apparently normal elbows don't curve backwards even a little bit. And don't show your friends this while she's driving on the interstate. Yeah, my elbow does not. This is the furthest extension of my elbow, and it is straight. It's not glong. Like I have seen some elbow. Glong is the sound it makes because it's kind of springy and springy. You know what I mean? I don't have the best bed, but I can literally sleep anywhere I want to. That's the thing. I can almost sleep standing up. Like once body has decided it's time to sleep, it does. And I always joke that that's because I have a clear conscience. And nobody seems to believe me on that one. And I will always. I've done that too many times, even while I'm at work, dealing with extremely hot food. Body saying, "You need sleep, dog." Yeah. Nope. It's I'm glad I've seen it before. Otherwise, I might be panicking right now, being like, "Clover, what's wrong?" But nah, it's not standard. Not everybody can do that. It's a bug, not a feature. All right, we have an ad starting in 5 minutes. I'm gonna just power through and finish painting this color all across the boy. And then we're gonna raid out. My hand hurts. And the last thing I want to do is exacerbate my carpal tunnel while I'm trying to fucking paint for a competition. That would be, well, ironic, but also the worst. Your boy is looking nice. Thank you, thank you. Oh, dude, staying awake. I have fallen asleep while driving many times, and it sucks.
Please send me your bones today.
Speak Arith Thivoy just resubscribed for 5 months. Non-binary pride, asexual pride, non-binary pride, asexual pride, non-binary pride, asexual pride, fall in 67 hype, fall in 67 hype, fall in 67 hype, fall in 67 hype, fall in 67 hype.
Falling 67 hype. Oh, what's up, Void? It was great to catch your stream today, I must say. Moros, do you mean these symbols? These ones that I need you all to look at and just really commit to memory and think about while you sleep tonight? Those symbols? Yeah, okay. Well, those are my yeah, Void streamed, and it's been a long time since Void streamed. Moros, those are my biggest New Year's ritual. I don't do resolutions, but I do like to make shoals of sigils. And that is my shoal of sigils for this year. Steph, I'm gonna be streaming on Sundays now. Hell yeah. Steph also streams on Sundays, so you're gonna have to work like that. Just put them in small, pretty ink in my wrist last night. Nice! Goo 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 goo. Ga 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 ga. Don't always. Fair. Gonna look into getting a tripod for your phone so you can crochet on stream? Hell yeah. You can get a decently cheap phone tripod for like 20 bucks off Amazon. Actually, that's currently what I have this camera attached to. Is a malleable tripod that I have hanging off of one of my shelves. So that I can get the angle of the dangle the way I want. Fuck Bezos, Best Buy. I mean, not that Best Buy is a great company either, but yeah, fuck Bezos. You're right, you're right. Just marker, not tat. Would love to tat them. Little worried of mixing magic and blood. I think it depends on the... I think it depends. I mean, blood magic, powerful. Needs to be said. A little blood sacrifice for your magic? Like fucking Emerald Lagasse, boom, kick it up a notch, you know? Crocheting and mini painting. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. More reason to be careful with it. Well, this is why. This is a difference between you and me. Because I'm like, careful schmereful. Let's go. Did I literally invite demons into my stream earlier? Well, yeah, I did. I said those words. More powerful, more chance for foobar. Nah, We are not the same here. Nah. Part-time demonologist, like, I don't know what else to tell you there. To fuck around is human, to find out is divine. it's all great or something. I don't know. I'd like to think I'm not that moron in the horror movie who reads the Latin and then gets, destroyed, but I am that moron. I'm just that moron, but genre savvy. Tentacled. I mean, I'd like to get tentacled. Please? As long as you're educated enough to read it correctly, unlike some people. Well, yeah, I wouldn't... Part one would be I wouldn't use fucking church Latin. Like some sort of fool. I would use classical Latin, the way the Romans spoke it. Closest thing I interact with that might be considered divine is my gods, and the first instinct is to laugh if someone implies that Loki or Odin is divine. See, I don't think that I don't know, I tend to take a more animist stance on that term. Divinity. Or arguably more Buddhist, of just like everything is divine, everything is profane. It just all is.
And become an abomination just for fame and fortune. And these are people, folks, that we see every day.
They are artificial distinctions designated by things that don't have the brains to actually make that distinction. I didn't think about how long it would take to carefully paint all the ridges of a brain. And I feel like there's got to be irony in that. But no crystals. Bye. Based off your belief, I personally believe in everything is real to some degree. And some are the same as others, but different enough to where they create influence others. Oh shit, getting tattooed with Loki's symbol feels like a very dangerous decision to me. Talk about playing with fire. Which is to say, I would totally do it. If I had more of a relationship with Loki. Or even alternatively, if I was more aware of having a relationship with Loki. Okay. We got pink all up on this motherfucker. It only took forever. Whew. Been around someone whose inner light sparkled white and have seen people with inky black. Don't mess with the dark.
Anything that we would think is totally inhuman.
I have. Okay, so shit. Here's my minis. Have I? I have. I have. I have. Okay, no, I have to do one thing before I'm done tonight. Oh, it's so dumb, but I love it. I'm such a simple creature. Yeah, it is. I just realized that part of the reason my blues don't look right is that I've been... Oh, they're not green enough. I'm gonna fix that. That's why they look weird down here, because this is green-blue, and I haven't been copying that elsewhere on the Mini. And that's part of why it looks disjointed to me. So I'm just gonna green it up a little. Just a little, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that already feels better. Can't believe. I mean, I can believe, but can't believe. Yeah, I figured the live Hector reaction would be good for, I don't know, when I make a bad joke, or when we get our first troll, to just have the live Hector reaction would be so fucking funny. Because amazingly, knock on wood, hasn't happened yet. 421 followers deep. Yo, we missed 420? I can't believe I missed 420 followers. RIP. Somehow, in 421 followers, still haven't really bumped into a troll on Twitch. My heart's broken. But at least I can go tell my wife. She'll be excited about it. Be like, hell yeah, baby, you did it. Great job. Alright, okay, I feel better now. I feel like the blue is less, like, coming out of nowhere. Junebug's doing good. She just took a week off. Of a week off of work. That's what my brain was trying to get to. Between Crimbo and today. Excuse me. She threw out her back for part of it, which is a bogus way to spend your vacation time, but it's much better now. And we had just like a quiet little vacay. Not vacay, but like we just had a quiet little week off. Which everyone deserves to have more often. She's doing good. And she finished her first mini. Look, check it out. Check it out. Secrets. It's not secrets. Fucking, this is her first painted mini, and I'm so proud of her. It wasn't me. Yeah, so small. It's her halfling. I wish it was me, but no, it was actually getting food out of the car. Because that's how that works. You know? Yeah. It is good. It's a shame that she was basically like, I don't intend to do this again, because I didn't really enjoy it. But you know what? I got her to try, and that means a lot. Oh, sure, her back is already better. She's already doing good. But she appreciates it. Appreciates it? Something like that? Where's my cursor? There it is. All right, who are we raiding into? Patch is on. Tabletop Minions is streaming. Oh, Spark's on. Easy peasy. Let's fucking raid into Spark.
Oh, I found the Elmer's too. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Oh, actually, no. Before I stop, y'all have to look at these pants and just appreciate how fucking great they are. They're dice. Look at these dice. Little tummy for free, too. But they're dice pants. Like, how tight is that? They look a little dicey, though. Yeah, a little bit. Dice pants. Hey, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I appreciate you, lurks. I appreciate you, hangs. Lurkers. Thank you for your lurks. Outfits giving lounge pirate. Yeah, actually, that I see it. It's comfy. It's nice. I like it. There's purple on me. How do I keep getting purple on my left hand? I don't know, but it's there. Oh, what is there to say? Tomorrow, I'm gonna hopefully be finishing The Evil Within so I can play the sequel that I've heard is better, which is to say, like, actually good. Wednesday night I'll be playing Elden Ring. Thursday I will be back painting skeletons, because of course I will. Friday I'm gonna do my Tarot Bash mini. Got my tarot deck right here. Gonna draw a card, and actually, well, what do we got? Two of Pentacles. You know? Yeah, very pretty tarot deck. The Bone Tarot. Be joining me for Friday? Fuck yeah. Hop in on Friday. Rain, get there. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna draw a card and start putting something together, and there you go. And then Saturday, Rogue Trader. Friday is the Tarot Bash. Oh, I have a picture I can whip up. Hold on. Image. Nope, that's not it. That's that. Of course, I don't remember where I saved the image. Why would I remember? There we go. Boom. This is Friday. No. This way. Yeah, that. There. Okay, we triangulated properly. This is what I'm doing on Friday. My first Tarot Bash mini. And I'm really excited. Yeah, I have no presuppositions for it at all. So it'll be an interesting experience. Have next week off next week on Monday if you want to do an impromptu co-stream. Sold. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Panda. I was just talking about you. Well, just talking about you. 3 hours ago, I was talking about you because you were talking about the the way that you're gonna take a picture of your squigs and do the lighting on them. And I absolutely used that tonight to help work on my my Resin Beast entry. So thank you, because I just straight up copped that technique from you. It was great. I'm reminded that I need to figure out an iconic. I have an iconic icon that isn't my pit crew. Oh shit. Yeah, Tarot Bash is going to be great. And if anybody wants to get into Tarot Bash, I haven't been lurking and painting most of the night. Okay, well, all right. You did also today specifically say you spend a lot of time lurking. So I shouldn't be surprised. But thank you for the lurk. And the not lurk towards the end. Oh, we were talking about that earlier. Infestation 88, I think it's called. Yeah. Well, way earlier. Like within the first hour of stream. Yeah. It looks weird. Oof. Okay, all right, I'm raiding out. I'm doing what? I'm raiding out. It's that. Oh, weird is great. Just put down the grots for a bit, finally fixing to get dinner. You should get some dinner. I can't remember which time zone you're in, but you should get some dinner. All of you should get some dinner. I already ate dinner, but I'm gonna get some dinner just to prove my dedication to the concept. All right, good night, y'all. Thank you for being the best. Try not to get into a fight with a whale, but if you do, I mean, they're endangered. Don't leave the whales alone.
Big Y. Ah! This is a big Y, and why? We have a raid coming in from Holy Fireman. What's up, my friend? Hello. Speaker of the void. Hello, welcome. Hi. Right. Oh, I'm never doing anything on camera, so my apologies. Right now, I'm trying to finish the. Why?